Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Today's reading is going to be about a ailment, I guess you would call it, a condition. I don't even know if it's really labeled a condition even yet medically. It is something that I have dealt with my entire life, and I know that there's other people out there that deal with the same condition. And what it's called is visual snow. And so visual snow, if you've never heard of it, is the seeing of static in your vision. For me personally, there's different ways that people see it, but for me personally, it was much worse as a child and at night. So it would be static all around me, like you're looking at a static TV screen, okay, for those of you that grew up during that time frame of the 80s like myself. And I was fearful of it. There wasn't a reason for that, just that it really made me feel frightened, especially at night, because it was moving, static, that static feeling, just like you look at a TV screen, and I felt engulfed by it. I also see this more so when there's like a white wall behind me, but usually at all times there's some element of static that I'm dealing with. And again, it was much worse when I was younger. It was worse when I was pregnant with my daughter, and then it's kind of leveled off since then and gone back to normal. But there's always an element of it. When I'm looking at white walls in particular, the sky in particular, and like a dark sky or a dark room, I will see the static. And it's very vibrational. And how I would describe it is just like looking into a static TV screen, but then you are in that screen. And it did scare me as a child, because I don't know if anyone remembers those movies with Carol Ann and the poltergeist, where she puts her hands on like the TV, those movies, and says they're back or they're here. So I correlated it with that when I was younger, and it frightened me. So I spoke to my mom about it. She didn't know what. Oh, you're fine, everything's normal, because there wasn't any research on that back then. I've since come to learn I'm not the only one. I also thought it's just how everybody saw. I thought everybody was seeing this. I didn't realize that it wasn't normal. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a peek at this condition. Now, I over the years have felt that it might mean that I might be, and people that are having this condition. I'm not trying to force a belief structure on anybody. Take it how you believe, what resonates with you. I know that this can be extremely detrimental to your health, your mental wellness, and your well-being. So I'm just searching for clarity and guidance from the tarot. That's my main objective, to try to bring clarity and guidance to anyone suffering from this and not knowing, getting nowhere fast. I went to the eye doctor. You know, you get nowhere fast. Your eyes are fine. That's not the issue. And then, you know, sometimes they'll wonder, oh, maybe there's something going on. I think I had CT or CAT scans over the years. It's hard to remember everything, but there's no medical reason per se that I have pinpointed. Okay, if anyone has any clarity on that, please put that in the comments below. I'm always open to learning and hearing more information in regards to visual snow and what I've just described. Okay, so this card keeps coming out. Number 29, you miss someone. You miss someone. Number 29, I'm being pulled to the butterflies, but I want to get guidance from the tarot. We're going to come back to this one. Shallow grave. Shallow grave. That's interesting. I'm being pulled more to the shallow grave and a clear solution. And then I have a time for spirit. So over the years, I've more so felt that maybe because I'm personally more tapped in tune to my spiritual connection, and it's grown over time for me, that maybe that is what this fuzz, I used to call it, I think, the fuzzies when I was little, is that I'm seeing maybe a breakdown in the matrix, or I'm seeing blurred. Oh, I have ancient wisdom coming out as well. perceptions possibly, all right? However, again, just for sharing my truth. I'm sharing my truth. I'm not trying to force that on anybody. And I'm personally wanting to get advice from the tarot. I've never done that, and I felt called to it after doing a meditation session. So I'm going to share that with everybody on YouTube that joins in. So bear with me, and I appreciate everyone for your patience. And let's see what messages I get from these cards. I do feel the shallow grave. I'm feeling like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So I do feel like it is a connection. I do feel like it is some sort of connection with the other side there. And when I say the other side, whatever that means, to the spirit realm. To the spirit realm is what I'm feeling. It's like you can touch, but you can't touch. Like you can touch, but you can't touch. You're seeing clearly spirit. You're seeing clearly, or as clear as possible, spirit, but not understanding what it is, because this is this ancient wisdom, and I don't feel like it's been completely passed down or it's been lost. This knowledge has been lost. The self wants to come out, and the crow, and the vessel, the bridge. All of these cards wanted to come out. Okay. So again, this bridge, I'm feeling pulled towards this card here, that like half in, half out. Like I feel like standing on the bridge, the in-between, standing on the bridge, the in-between there. So I do feel like there is some sort of higher spiritual connection and a messenger to help bring messages, to help bring guidance from the light to the dark, or from the other side. And then look at it's emanating from the self. It's emanating from the self. This card I want to put with the pink lotus fairy. I see it as like this bursting of knowledge, and I get a clear solution with the crow and ancient wisdom with the vessel. So I have 4 and 4. And I'm putting them all. This one I get with the crow, the lantern fairy, a clear solution, the crow. And I'll show that. I feel like this card goes with this card. The crow, it's like a messenger. And then the vessel. And then that bridge. Okay. Interesting. So right away I am feeling as though if you are having this happen, try to find out, ask for signs and synchronicities. What is my purpose? What am I meant to be learning? What is, help guide me, help show me what I'm supposed to be doing, picking up on, perceiving. If you're dealing with this as well, I know it can be very overwhelming and very scary. So I am extremely sympathetic to anyone out there that has had this happen, especially if no one understands, right, in your circle. Okay. I do get this unrealistic delusions, not as it seems, coming out when I'm searching for more guidance. Now I'm being pulled to the crow card for that, showing a clear solution moving forward. So let's see. And that is Lantern Fairy, a clear solution. Or lighthouse. A beacon. I'm being pulled to a beacon. A beacon, a guiding light. Interesting. I don't know if that is... Would that be the person? I'm asking Spirit this now. Would that be the person that's the conduit? Is it the person that's the conduit for this vessel? Are they the vessel to help bring forth a message? Is that the intent? Guidance, please. Yes. Feminine spirit, receptive, intuitive, and nurturing. Yes. I feel as though it is a way to stay connected. 1 foot in, 1 foot out of, I'm going to call it the spiritual realm. Okay. The bridge. For the purpose of what? For the purpose of what? For the purpose of what? Some sort of promise. Spirit of the ring. Contract, promise, commitment. For some sort of promise. to help others see clearly, for a promise moving forward. Soul essence, a soul promise. I have spirit of the heart coming out, soul essence, identity, vibration. I feel as though maybe operating at a higher vibration, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but seeing clearly, being able to be in the light. I don't know, I just get this 1 foot in, 1 foot out, 1 foot in, 1 foot out type of symbolism that I'm feeling. Like this right here. This, like, on the staircase, on the bridge. Why? Almost frozen in time, or frozen. All right, let's see what I get from another deck for further clarity. I do want to go to the Game of Thrones deck. I'm feeling pulled to that one. So let's take a peek and see. Further guidance as to what this condition is. Visual snow, or as I call it, static. I have death coming out. Six of coins on top of that. It's interesting. I'm being pulled to this card right here, and this is what it looks like. This almost like static all around, but seeing clearly. But you know, like it allows you to see clearly, or to see something. Further clarification, please. I knew it was going to be the sun. I knew it was going to be the sun. And there's the moon. The in-between. The in-between. And as the card I just flipped down. Shoot, let me get it. I'm just going to get it now because it wanted to come out. It was the Four of Swords. There it is. It's almost like the in-between. Being in this in-between, a gift for being in some sort of in-between to be able to connect. And I have the sun and the moon, that duality, the sun, the moon, the duality, and being a bridge. I would see this as like the sun, the moon, the bridge, and I feel like this is like on the bridge. And I'm not trying to equate it with being like special in any way, but it's definitely, there's something more going on. There's something more going on. And as I'm saying that, look at this card specifically, like not seeing, but there's so much more going on that we can perceive with our limited senses, I guess I would say. There's so much more going on than we can perceive with our actual sight. So maybe it's tapping into things that are not just with natural eye capabilities, natural sight capabilities. I don't necessarily know or have an understanding. It's not like I've had anything. I have the Star coming out. For me personally, it's not like I've gained, that I'm aware of, anything spiritual from this, unless it's kind of in conjunction with other abilities that I believe we all have. Some are just more heightened. Some people take time to work on them. It's like anything else. It's a skill set. It's a skill set, right? It's if you are exercising your meditation, your mind, your pineal gland, your third eye, it's going to respond, that type of thing. If you're putting forth the effort, you will see results. It's like anything else. So this Ten of Cups, the in-between, I feel it here too, this in-between. Interesting. All right, let's check another deck. And I'm going to start from the beginning again. I want to know. what is the purpose or the reasoning for, I'm going to call it the visual snow, in what is the purpose or reasoning for mastership? Mastership. It's funny because when I was first getting into this energy, I heard the word master. I heard the word master. So it's like a mastership. Maybe there's some sort of trying to control it, right? Because I've always just tried to ignore it. So there might be an element of trying to control it or becoming the master of it, right? In control. I have justice, number 11, equality. I'm getting that yin-yang balance, that sun-moon balance from that card. All right, let's see what comes out. I'm hearing don't try to put logic on something that doesn't have, that you can't have like a logical explanation for it. Don't try to put logic. Don't try to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. The chariot, motion. So I also did wonder sometimes, am I like visually seeing molecules or atoms that are vibrating, right? Because that too is something that I've personally questioned over the years. I definitely don't know if that makes any sense. But it's strange. So let me see. I have the chariot coming out, motion. And further clarification. 3 of Wands, patience, and 4 of Swords. There's that 4 of Swords. So, oh, and there it is. Mastership. There's some element of, look at, so eyes open and the world is here. Now I'm being pulled to these ones and the eyes are closed. Like there's so much more happening that we can't perceive. And just because we don't have an answer, we automatically think that there has to be some issue within the person, right? Or that it's distorting reality. I just had another card right here. Distorting reality in some way, where maybe it's actually seeing things for what it truly is, and maybe it deserves like a deep dive. Take that for whatever you will. Again, I am someone that's, I'll say the word suffered from this because I don't love it. It's very distracting to see fuzzy. But I do feel as though I've gotten a better hold on it, and I have the Magician. And look at that. Practice to control it. But I'm wondering if you just let it go, what would happen then? This is leading me to more questions. So let me know if this is anything that you've had to deal with, okay? If I'm like making any sense to you whatsoever, or if it's just like, I don't know what this lady is talking about. But there is an actual, I'll say condition, because I think that they really didn't know what to call it, of seeing fuzzy. I call it the fuzzies. And let's see, I do think it means that we have some tap in that's meant to help be a bridge, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, lean into maybe learning, discovering, opening up, tapping in, trying to be in tune with possible awakening of other senses, or an awakening of other abilities, right, within thyself. All right, let's see. Further guidance, please. Further guidance, please. What is this meant? There's the Magician. There's the Fool. There's Temperance. I'm seeing this Temperance as 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Balance. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And there's the sun and the moon. New beginning. And look at, like, controlling. Interesting. How? I would like to know how. Ooh, I'm getting meditation. Hermit energy. It's how to become a master. Confirmation of that. I'm just strictly looking at the imagery of this card. Okay, interesting. Well, I will be investigating this further. I just wanted to take a quick peek and see. Yeah, the Hierophant. This path to, like, spiritual awakening. I guess I can guinea pig myself, right? I'm going to have to guinea pig myself. 8 of Wands and the Empress. Confirming that. All right. So I will have to set time aside to really kind of try to meditate and do a deeper dive into trying to figure out this path moving forward in regards to, I get the sun coming out. Yeah, kind of, I'm now feeling pulled to that, like, conduit energy. That conduit energy. That bridge. This right here, right? That conduit energy. That bridge. And then let's go back. What was it that was out? Oh, ancient wisdom. I do want to pull a card for that too. I want to know about that. Let's see. And for the clear solution. Let's do one for both of that. Okay, let's do one for both of those. And then we will end today's reading. Let me see where I feel pulled to. You know what? Let's take the Stranger Things deck. I like Stranger Things deck. It's interesting. All right. Guidance, please. Why is this ancient wisdom here? Strength wants to come out. Any further guidance? King of Strands. Interesting. I do feel like it's to help protect. I get the Magician popping as well. I do feel like this was meant to be something to help make us stronger in some way. Was this meant to make us stronger in some way? Is this something to help make us stronger? Oh, yeah, I'm feeling pulled to, like, seeing things that others don't see. And then I have the Death card again. Seeing things that others don't see. Seeing things that others don't see. Let's pull a different card. Let's see. From a different deck. Let's do this one. Okay. Seeing things that others don't see. Yep, I have the Devil in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. And seeing things, right? Up in that cloud there. Seeing things up in that cloud there. It does come across. Look at that. Look at that. 2 of Swords and the Tower as feeling like a nightmarish situation, like a scary situation. Like, no, I want to close my eyes. I don't want to see this. But it's meant to be a new beginning here. It's meant to be a gift passed down. I feel like it's meant to be a gift passed down. Can I get confirmation of that? Yeah, to help bring balance somehow. 2 of Pentacles. And I do see it as a gift somehow with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. And it does show strength for some reason. Why is strength here? Perseverance. I'm hearing the word perseverance for strength. And then I have 10 of Cups with the Chariot. Being able to persevere or move, or being able to, I'm I'm feeling pulled to like see true intentions with temperance coming out. Being able to see true intentions. See through true intentions. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. And then what was the other one? Oh, a clear solution. Let's see. Let's take guidance for that. What is this clear solution? Why is this clear solution? Guidance for I think we're looking at it the wrong way. Anyone that is like, it's how can this be good? How can this benefit us? Anyone that has this, how can you flip the script? How can you look at it as a gift? How can you look at it as something to lean into instead of being this nightmare situation? How can you embrace it? And how can you look at it from a way as it's meant to help you? So it's kind of like seeing it from, try to see it from a new perspective of, oh my gosh. I was like, I'm saying, see it from a new perspective. The hangman should be here, and there it is. We have to look at it from a different way. I'm being pulled to the butterfly too, so take that however it resonates. If you're seeing butterflies, it could be a specific sign or synchronicity to help you on your soul journey, soul path. This is part of the strength to lean into it, to see this from a different perspective, to know that it's happening for you and not to you, and that there is a higher meaning, a higher purpose, a more spiritual purpose associated with this. I'm hearing 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like, I don't know. Let me know if you have the fuzzies, the fuzzy vision, anything like I discussed, okay? Visual snow, if you also might feel more tapped in other ways, okay? Because I'm very intrigued to find out. There's so much that we need to learn still on this path and this journey in these lives that we have. Let me get one further guidance message, please. Further guidance to help anyone during this time, especially. Ooh, deep replenishment. There's that 4 of Swords energy coming out. Retreat, rest, be held. Deep replenishment. Make sure that you are taking time for you. And then this is it. This is what I think we all need to ask ourselves, especially if you are someone that has this condition, I'll say condition, or gift, or whatever resonates with you, okay? Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? I'm going to try to answer this for me as well. Well, thank you everybody for bearing with me. Thank you for jumping in. If you've never heard of this before, go do a deep dive. It's definitely something that I've noticed that there's a lot of, I'll say, I'm noticing more and more people, especially in open forums, open chats, for people that have this type of issue. So I do feel as though it might be coming into the mainstream more. You might hear of it other avenues, okay? But I'm sending love and light. What was that card? Hold on, because it looked just like, yeah. This kind of reminds me of this. It's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, the in-between, the fuzziness. This card really symbolizes it for me. What is the feeling trying to tell you? What is this niggling feeling trying to tell you? Interesting. I'm really doing a deep dive on this card. I'm just like encompassed into it. So I'll definitely be back with another reading. Let me know if you have any questions, anything that you want me to do a deep dive on. I am open to any ideas. I'm here to help others and just share my shine. So I appreciate you all. Love and light. I'll see you back here soon. Take care, everyone.